Hello everyone, it's Rita from Rita's Witchcraft. How you guys doing today? I am doing another Temu haul after I've spent quite a bit of time doing a craft video about my dies. So hopefully you guys get to see that before you see this one. It is like a bit of an introduction to die cutting, how I store, how I catalogue my dies and things like that. Anyway, today I've got a craft, purely craft video from Temu, or Temu purchases that relate to craft. I also just want to quickly chat about a couple of things that I purchased on the last haul, and I just want to mention a couple of things. First of all, this little vacuum cleaner that I couldn't figure out how to open and everything. Oh my God, it is amazing. I just vacuum just in front of me on the floor. I do my table, I do everything. It is amazing. It takes 2 AA batteries, and it ended up that you just had to pull the top off to get the batteries in. And it's now working. You can hear I've got lots of crumbs in there. It is great. It does a really wonderful job. I'll try and do a little video of the floor once I've actually finished this one, and show you that. The other thing I wanted to mention was about my stick-on nails that I do buy. I've realised that there's different widths of nails. My nails are actually quite fat, so I'm actually trying to buy the wider nails. The 1.4 centimeters width is really good for me. They actually fit a lot better than if I get the 13 millimeter or 1.3 centimeter. So they do come in different sizes. So have a look at that and see which ones actually fit you better, because I've definitely found that this size is actually perfect for me. Okie dokie, let's get on to the craft stuff. Now I have priced everything, and I have, there's a lot more in there than it looks like, but I'll go through the stuff that I've actually purchased. I haven't opened any of this stuff, so I'm not sure what the quality is like or anything like that. Some of these things I have brought previously, so we'll go and have a look what I got. First thing out the box is something that I know quite a few people that do arts and crafts have actually purchased this. I was going to get some water and test it actually, and I forgot. So this is a brush cleaning kit, I suppose you'd call it. It's a tool, I suppose, that helps you clean your brushes. It comes in little compartments that you've got to put together. So let's have a look what it comes with. So first of all, it comes with a reservoir, and I'll tell you how much I paid for this as well, because I have priced everything. This was €5.94. So it's got a little reservoir for water. You put it in, not sure. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of a put together, and at the end of the video, I'll stop this video, and then at the end I'll show you how it all works with some water and everything. But it comes in bits, and there is fairly clear instructions as to what to do. So just as a matter of doing the right thing. So I'll check it out and see how I have to put this all together. So leave it with me, and I'll come back to you at the end. Okay, what else have I got? So I'll just pop that there. Now, what else have I got in here? I think I've got 3 of these. I have got 3 pom-pom ribbon, I suppose you'd call it, to put at the bottom of. So if I want to make something for the beach or something like that, I thought this was really, really cute. Hopefully it washes well. It feels good. It feels like little pom-poms that are not paper or whatever. They're actually fabric. So they look like they're done out of felt. So hopefully they are washable. But I was thinking, or for my little granddaughter to do something, a little jacket or something, and put that at the end of it. So I've brought 3 packets of this, and this was €161. Really cute. I really like that. How funky is that? Even on top of a hat, or whatever, or costumes. So I like that. I got 3 of those. These are actually from AliExpress because they were cheaper. Because when you're playing a game, you end up getting things for a little bit cheaper. So these were $6.29 for the coloured ones. with lids on them. They are not normally this price. They're actually usually a bit more expensive than that for the coloured ones. You can get the black ones for this price, but I thought this was really cool. So sorry, this is the only product I've got from Ali. I just threw it in this bag because it arrived, and I thought, oh, this goes with the craft. And it's really soft, and I can't wait to try these out. So this would also be one of my projects, is actually using these. I have not used these before, so I want to try and use them. I know lots of other craft people have done lots of projects. I've not actually used anything like this before, so I'll give it a go and show you how it all works. I think it's quite easy. Oh, my bag's broken. Quite easy, so, and quite fun, so we'll try that out. Hope everyone's been well. What have I got here? Okay, so this, I've got lots of tools, different tools for my jewelry making, or, you know, things that, for making cards and stuff. Sometimes I'll use these tools. I've got pink ones actually, so it's lucky this one's actually pink. That matches very similar to my other tools, which are a set. But this one here is actually suitable to make some rings. So this has got one side as a ring and the other side is to actually squash it. So to be honest, I can't remember what it actually does, but I believe it makes, when you're making the head pins and you want to make circle head pins and close them up, it actually closes them quite well, because the other ones I've got have got two of these. So when you can make circles out of it, but then when you're trying to close it, it doesn't actually work. So this one does that. So hopefully you can see that. It's a good size, looks like good material, nice and easy to use. So very happy with that. And that was €209. It's coming very handy right now. So these are little covers for my things like my utility knives. Utility knives, or exactly these tools. If you don't want to have them hurt anyone, you just pop these little covers on them. How cute is that? With little paws. I love them. I was thinking of using them for at the moment I'm just using plastic cylinders, I suppose piping, but these would be so much better and would hold probably better, hold these scissors close a bit better. Yeah. How cute are they? I've got 5 of them and they were $1.59. I'm actually going to buy more of those. I really love them. And I know I've got knives and things like that I'm always looking for lids for. And you can't lose those. Whereas the clear, these piping, you tend to lose them on your desk. So I really like that. So super cute. The little pussycat paws. Okay. Or lion paws or something. Okay. So what else have I got? Oh, these are the best, guys. Best little bottles. I brought a pack of 10 in Australia, but I only brought one with me. And so for those that don't know, I'm actually here from Australia for two to 3 years. And so I've brought quite a bit of my craft stuff, but I haven't brought everything. Obviously, my craft room is chock-a-block full. And if anyone wants to go and look at my house in Australia, I've showed a little bit of my craft room, which is massive. And I'm very blessed to have a craft room like that. And these I use all the time. So these are little bottles that you can, sometimes I fill them with alcohol, sometimes I fill them with eucalyptus oil, sometimes I fill them with glue. I definitely fill them with glue. I've got a bottle right here that I just use all the time, and I fill with Elmer's glue, Elmer's school glue. That's what I use for everything. It works really well, works fast, cheap. Sometimes, depending on how thick it is, I have to water it down to get through this little bottle, but just a little bit of water and it just thins it out enough to squeeze it down there, so you can kind of see. Now this has been sitting in here for a while. I've nearly emptied this one, so I've got to fill it up again. But love these little bottles. Can't just stress how useful they are for everything, for when you're doing fiddly little jobs. Anyway, how much was that? I believe, could that be possible? Yeah, glue bottles, 39 euro, 39 cents or 39.39 euro. That is super cheap, really good, really happy with that. That's what I got. Oh, I brought some of these on my last haul as well. And I've just gotten some more. I think I can see another one in here. So this is exactly like what I had before, and then this is slightly different shape. So I'll open them both because they're very similar. So this one's 87 and this one's 187 for two. So 1.87 euro and that's 0.87 euro. Okay, let me open this one. This is exactly like I had on the last haul, and it did one of them out of the, I brought three, I think. One of them arrived broken. So let's just check this one. No, that's perfect. I have already put these in my makeup with, no, sorry, not my makeup, my with my nail tools. So all my nail tools go in here, my brushes, my clippers, my, you know, like little things like that. Actually, this one doesn't fit. So actually, that's why I bought the bigger one, because the clippers don't actually fit. So this is a bit wider. So I'm going to use this for my clippers and things like that. My nail files and all that kind of stuff. Let's have a look if these arrived. They're really good. Really, really happy. And I think you'll see a few more of these. I am such a sucker for boxes. Such a sucker for boxes. I absolutely love getting boxes and I love sorting everything out. That is great. Very happy. Quality is fabulous. Closes really tight. Opens easily. So if you just push here, opens super easily. I don't think it's going to come open by itself. So super happy with these. You'll see more of those for sure. What is it? Oh, forgot. And I've also brought the same pom-pom things. I brought them in red. My business name used to be Red to Black. I absolutely love red. It's always been the colour, my colour of choice, especially against my skin. It actually suits me a lot. So you do see a lot of red on me. And so I thought, oh, that would be cute with red and black something. The pom-poms are slightly smaller. See that? Than the black one. But nice quality, great. 116 for these. And I brought 3 of them. So that's going to do a whole dress or whatever I decide to do with those. I am going into my sewing room as of tomorrow. Oh, this is the piping that I got. Sorry, this is actually from Ali as well. This arrived as well. And they arrived separately, so I just threw it in here. But this is actually for my fridge, for the water. There was, when you put the cup under the water, under the fridge, you just don't know where that little hole is. So when you've got a bottle, it was just real pain. So we brought this. The first one I brought was just too big. So then I brought a skinnier, smaller hole one, and it fits really nice and snug. So I've just cut a little piece off and stuck it underneath the fridge, pushing the drink water out, the filtered water out of the fridge, and then we can just see exactly where the hole is. So obviously something like this is easy because it doesn't matter where you put it, it's going to hit it. But when you're filling a water bottle, it's with a small hole, it was real pain because I'd always end up dropping water everywhere. So that's what I brought this for. I also use it again for my covering my little, tools like this, especially the bigger one, but even this one, look at that. Covers it. So I've just cut a piece and cover that. I also use it if I need to tighten something. Like I brought a dish, a sponge and dish liquid holder and things like that. It's got this little thing to hang your dishcloth on, but that thing kept falling off because it's got like a little lever. So what I did was I cut a couple of these off and stuck them on the ends so that it made the area a bit smaller and snugger, so it doesn't actually pop off anymore. So I did that. So it's really handy to have this kind of stuff. It is food safe. The place that I did buy it from is food safe. So they've got all different types of sizes, for using on eskies. I don't know, they're called coolers, I think, everywhere else in the world. Australia, we call them eskies. for all different things like that. You can also buy bigger ones and then cut them this way, and they're good for holding your thread on bobbins, or if you buy them even bigger, and you cut them into little strips, you can use them for your cotton as well. So very handy little thing, and it was about, well, this one was $3.34. Not super cheap, but you know, it has got a lot of uses. So, and I needed it for my fridge. So I absolutely needed it for my fridge. Oh, okay, now there's all little things. What have I got in here? I'm just going to tip everything out so I don't lose them. Double check because it's all little stuff. Okay. Oh, I got lots of dies. So the last video I did was die cutting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to die cut these because I'm going to catalog them straight away, not leave them in my little space and not do anything with them. So I'm going to die cut them straight away, and that way I can show you how they die cut. So this one, 95 cents, says happy birthday, which is really cute. This one is little bees. I'll just open it up so you can actually see it a bit better. It's like honeycomb and bees, and this was free, so I didn't actually price this one. Oh, hold on, I've got my prices here. Let me see if it's easy to find all. That was $2.28. Just open it up. I love dies. I absolutely love them. They're just so pretty and easy to make a card with. So there's just turn it around because some things are upside down and some things are. So this is a little honey pot, and I actually got some. I don't know if it's this one. No, the last bit of paper that I got, it's all bees and things. So I'll try and make a card as well next day or two. If I get into my sewing room, I might not be able to make a card, but it'll be coming. I may as well do all the dies first. Oh, I've got heaps of them. Oh, that's why. I got two of them, $2.28. So I actually, yeah, you ordered two. I must have. So anyway, I'm not going to open that because I'm actually going to give it away. I said if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to have a little thing of all the bits and pieces that I've purchased twice, and I'll make a little parcel, and when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll do a draw and I'll give it away. So if you're into crafts, yeah, I'll give one of those away. Okay, so this one is little bubbles. There we go. This one's little bubbles. How cute is that? So I can't wait to see how that cuts up. Oh, this one's cute too. This one's a happy birthday with a really fancy writing, which you could just cut out and use the happy birthday only, or you could use the cake and the candle. How cute is that? And you could layer that, so you know, you could do this in one color, the background could be, you know, you could do it multiple, so you could do the first layer in like a white or something like that, or depending on your background, maybe a creamy color. Then you could stamp it again and cut it out and just layer a different color on top, layer little flowers and leaves and green, you know, use some embossing, not embossing, you know, markers to color that in, whatever. There's so many things you could do with that. And it's suitable for young and old and men as well. I struggle to make cards for men. So this one's going to be one of those that I try and do them in a dark, you know, like a navy blue or something like that. And that one was $1.42. Now, most of these dies cut really, really well. Anyway, that is a gorgeous little detailed, very detailed little flowers and little ornaments, and not ornaments, just flowers and leaves and things like that. Gorgeous. Can't wait to see what that looks like. Looks like you stick it on on an edge, I think, and then that must cut an edge out as well. But I'll do a little die cut of this and see what it looks like. It would be done probably in a brownie coloured paper because that's what I used when I catalogue. So, and that's $3.98. And I reckon I've brought this one before too. This was 95 cents or 0.95 euro, just under €1. I reckon I've got this one twice. So I might pop that back in the bag. It looks like it has ribbons that you can put through. So you could do this multiple times and then just have a card with ribbon through it. That would be really pretty. And I reckon I've got this one twice. But anyway, if I don't, I'm keeping it. If not, it goes in my little parcel of multiple things that I've purchased. This one's really cute too. This one, I've seen people use similar ones of these, and they die cut this in multiple colors and then make each little bird a different color. How cute is that? So again, you do a base and then you stick the different colors on there. How cute is that? Little birdies. Okay, let's see. What is this one? I can't even recognize that one. And did I say what the birdies was? 118 for the birdies. This one is 134. I will have a link below of everything that I'm showing. I think I've got this one twice as well. Oh, maybe not. I can't remember. It's a little lady with her hair bun here. Sometimes they're hard to tell. I don't know if they can tell that. No, it's better this way. It's got like a little lady with a hair bun and little flowers. Again, you could put little flowers on top of that. Oh, so many beautiful cards you can do with these. But I might have that one as a double up as well. Gee, I've got to be careful when I'm buying these things. This one's cool. This one's great for men as well. Again, I've been trying to buy a few more men's things so that I can make some men's cards. I haven't made cards for a while. Being here, I'm not using them as much. Obviously, I'm not getting invited over for birthdays like I used to in Australia. But it'd be nice for me to get into the habit of sending them now that I'm over here. So, but they take ages to get from Germany to Australia. Like I send postcards to a friend everywhere I go, and it takes like, I don't know, a month and a half to get there. It's crazy. Anyway, this one says happy birthday. Again, you can do multiple colors. You can do just one color. You can insert it into a thing with glitter behind it. Lots of different things you can do with that one. And a couple more. I'll do my dice. Oh, this one's cute too. This one is 84 cents. And the happy birthday one was 127. This one is little candles. You can do lots of things with that as well. Little candles. So that's cute. Oh, I'm very happy with what I got this time. And this, again, men's cards. So I must have had men's cards on my brain. And for my friend who's just turned 70, happy birthday, John, in Australia. Wishing him it was actually yesterday, wishing if his wife Marion's watching, hello Marion and John, and happy birthday for yesterday. I hope you had a wonderful day. Okay, so this is a men's shirt with like a white, one of those, you can use it for white shawl that used to be very fashionable in the olden days, like, you know, and a little bow tie or different ties. And you can make that little shirt, which is really cool. That's really cute, especially for us who are dancers, ballroom dancers. We like that kind of thing. I'll put that back in the packet. Now, this one is 44 cents. I'm sorry, that shirt was 111. So I might be repeating myself on these prices. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so this is like a little, what do you want to call this? It's like a silicone brush. So you can use it for stuff to do with your nails or card making. And you want to put a bit of like that glittery, it's called Pearlex, or that's a brand of the stuff, mica. And you want to put mica on your nails, you can just use this brush and it just rubs it on. And yeah, it's not a brush, but it's I wonder how it will go with makeup as well. Like if you've got mica type eyeshadows. And it comes with a little lid, and that was 44 cents. So that was a really good bargain. And what have I got here? So these are little, they're very cute, 208 random colors of, and there's 100 in the pack. And these are, I have to try and open them. I haven't got lipstick on my teeth. Okay. So here is the back. They're, what are they called? Eyelets. But they're actually crystal eyelets. All different colours. So I'll just pull a couple out, see if I can show you. They're gorgeous. Oh my golly. So there's a crystal one. Oh, how cute are they? There's a dark green or emerald green. There's a lighter green. And red. And there's blue and there's purple and it's all different colours. So it comes with this bit. And then it's got the little base that you use to clamp it together. Sorry, I don't know if I can focus on that. Is that focusing enough? It's nice having this little white cupboard behind me. I've rearranged my space to be the other way. So I was hoping now that it was supposed to be springtime, I was going to get some light through the window and it would make the video a bit brighter, but Bremen letting me down with this weather. Okay, the next thing I've got is for 118 and those eyelets were 208. 118 is a sun, no, not a sun, they're not suns, they're clouds. A cloud stencil, which will be very handy with these little brushes to try and brush around them and make a background. I have got so much fun coming up. I am not doing too much more Temu hauls because I'm not going to be buying too much more now. So hopefully you guys are interested in other things, not just Temu. Let me know. I know there's one person that wants to see more of my jewelry and jewelry making and how I store my stuff, and I will get to that as well. So as I'm doing more, now that I've got my camera set up correctly, I can now do that a little bit better. So isn't this gorgeous? So you've got a choice of doing grass here, mountains, and these are mountains you can do in snow or just brown mountains, and some clouds as well. How gorgeous is that? So you could really do some fancy stuff with that. And I think this is my lucky last. So half an hour video, it's not too bad. It's a bit better than some of the others I've done. I've got another one I'm going to film straight after this, is clothes. I didn't want to mix the craft and the clothes together. Number one, it would be too long. Number two, some people might not be interested in craft, so I thought I won't show that. So this is marble cards. So this is actually quite thick. It's like definitely, it's like a scrapbooking paper weight, maybe even a little bit more. It's not card, like you can't make a card out of that, but you can use that to top your cards, like to decorate your cards. How gorgeous is that? You get 12 sheets, 6 by 6. So there's that one. Let me turn them over. It's a greeny gold color. I think they're all different, maybe. Blue and gold. I don't know, maybe we've got two possibly, or 3. Aren't they beautiful? All different designs. Just marveling. Saves me doing them. I can just use bits and then have the dye on top. That's really pretty. Ooh. Very sultry. Another one. Another sultry one. A bit more bright and colourful and cheerful. Some nice flowers. Same with that one. Or a beach scene somehow with the bottom, the sky, sunset. And the purple one. So gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Not cards, paper. Very happy with my little craft stash. Super happy. I will stop this video, go and fill up my little container of water, dirty a paintbrush, and let's see how it cleans. I'll videotape that. So I'll be back in a few minutes. And I'll see how I go. Oh, big hair on my chest. Sorry about that. Don't see that till after the video's done and you think, oh, it's not, no one can actually tell me while I'm actually videotaping unless I was doing a live. All right, I think that's it. I think that's everything I've got. So I'll show you how this works and I'll show you how this works. My little water cleaning thing. I think that's all I had to show you. And then I'll also die cut and show you those die cuts and see how they look. Okay, I'll see you later. Hey guys, I'm back. Here's a mess on my desk. And I wanted to show you the little vacuum cleaner. I hope it hasn't run out of batteries, but just turn it on. I think it only goes to 1 speed. So we turn it on and just want to show you how good it is. Look at that. Can you see that mess on my desk? It's all gone. So good. Love it. So much better than trying to wipe it with a rag and then get rid of all those bits and pieces. So, and hopefully it'd be nicer if it was a USB charge one. That would have been even better, but I love it. If I could find a USB one, I'm actually going to buy another one because I think it's great. Even just to have, oh, it doesn't pick up that piece of metal. No, it is metal, it's quite heavy and sticky. But yeah, super happy with that. Let me clean my desk here. Very done. Okay, now the next thing, let's go through this. So now you've got this little, see that little square has to be lined up with that square. So maybe we'll just do it this way because we've got no water in there at the moment. So there we go, easy peasy. And then that little reservoir fills up. And hopefully it doesn't keep flowing. No, it stopped, great. So then we get our little brush. Then we want to wash our paintbrush. Wash, 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 wash. And it doesn't seem to flow backwards, which is really good. So wash our paintbrush and squeeze it down. Fills up with clean water. You need to keep washing your paintbrush until it comes out clear. How good is this? This might even be good for makeup brushes. With a bit of makeup brush cleaner inside it. Actually, it would probably be really good. That would really easily to clean them. And then you're actually using clean water. Obviously, you'd hold it. It's really cool. The longer you hold this down, the more water goes in. Okay. I think my brush is clean now. It's got little side things here. Yeah, really happy with that. That is pretty cool. See how whether my brush is clean yet. And then you know that your brush is clean. It's just about, it's got a very pale pink now. I don't think my brush has ever been that clean. That's really good. Happy with that. So you'll see me using this a bit, I'm sure, once I start my craft side of things. Okay, so I'll just scoot that over. So that's tool number 2. Now, my dies. That has been an absolute disaster. Well, some have been good and some haven't. So I cut this little die and I cut it in brown and they went fairly well. Didn't have too much problems with that. What's the other one? 1, 2, I can see the third one. So they're 3 little candles, very cute, happy with those. Then we've got the little lady. Now, the first time I cut her, she didn't come out. She is super fine. And I did use, I think, tried brown paper and that just ripped really quickly. So I thought, okay, and also, I don't know, if you watch my other video, I use contact paper, which has got like a shiny side that helps release the paper. So what I do is I put my cardstock, then I put this paper on top and then that. And what it does, it actually just releases really easily. And it also gives you another layer to cut with. So, yeah, you can see that cut fairly well. And because of this, the back of, it's not contact paper, it's actually the back of the contact paper or back of sticky tape. it helps you release the dye. And look how fine that is. So I used like a purple scrap that I had that was actually dividers from my business. I had so many dividers when I closed my business that I just cut them up and use them for scrap now. So that turned out nice. Okay, so I'm happy with that. It did take a while to get it to that stage, but because she's so delicate. The other one that went well is, again, super fine. There are a couple of bits that didn't quite cut, but again, I didn't use this contact paper. Whenever I do, it always works. So, especially when you got something fine. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that worked out really well. Okay, so I'll just scoot that over. The next one was my happy birthday. Oh, I haven't actually cleaned them. Cleaning is a bit of a chore, but I'll do that tonight when I'm sitting in front of the TV. And I've got my little happy birthday. Got my little, if I can pick it up. And I've just used like normal shopping bags, some brown bags that I use. And once they're stuck down on paper, you don't see the little colour underneath. And I don't really care. It's only for me. It's only so that I know what I've actually got. So I'll stick them down into my little book. Please watch my other video if you want to know more about that. Now this is the birds. The birds turned out no problem. Actually, it didn't cut the first time, so I had to do it on another piece of paper and add a shim. But I think that was just because I didn't have enough shim on it. So, so that was that one. So move those out the way. Okay, then we started to have a little bit of interesting problem. Not really. This one wasn't, yeah, some of it didn't work, but this, I didn't actually pull it all apart because I thought, oh my God, it's going to be so hard to cut each little piece. So I did them as one, which kind of caused a little bit of a problem. This one, so same deal. I used the contact paper, the release paper. You can buy release paper as well, but I just use the contact paper. I use contact paper for everything. See, I should really cut these apart, which I will do. And I noticed that I might have damaged that one because I noticed that came out a bit damaged. So hopefully, once I get rid of these things, you just have to pull them off. If not, I've got these clippers that actually clip off these little bits. If they don't come off like that, just get the clipper and just clip them off. Okay, but okay, so this is pretty much the dye. Now, I did it in brown and yellow because I'm going to do a bit of paper piercing. So this little thing here, I didn't pop out all the things, but that is, you'd have to do it inside the card because it doesn't cut the border, or you have to manually cut it yourself. A lot of these other bits and pieces have cut themselves, so they're really cute. Again, I did them in brown and there's a little honeybee, which I haven't popped out all the bits because it's just taking way too long and I want to get onto my other video. But yeah, so I think I'm happy with this one. I haven't quite worked out how this one works because it's actually got can you see that little swirl? So how do you do that on a card? But if I do, see how these little bits are the joiners, so you really need to get rid of those. But I need to figure out what are these pieces of each of the bits. So tonight I'll sit and I'll actually paper piece everything together. I did it in brown as well. See, I was not having any problems with these when it comes to the brown paper. And I've done brown paper over the years, so many times. I've never had problems. So anyway, that's all the pieces. I will maybe come back and show you the paper piecing. Okay, now I'll show you my disasters. All right, starting with, I think I'll start with this one. It doesn't matter what paper I used. Oh, actually, this one turned out not too bad, but this is really good quality cardstock. This one seems to have done okay. Not great. And as I said, I'd used a brand new clear plate and a precision plate, which normally works, but in the brown, well, actually the brown one did work in the end. Yeah, that one worked, but it was a lot of messing around. A lot of it didn't cut. See, that one didn't cut. I tried it so many times. I managed to get a couple. This is the contact paper that I use in between, and it's like a release paper. So that's the, you know, the back of a contact paper. And yeah, so not super happy with this one. Very fiddly and yeah, not great. Didn't quite, it did all right in the end, but this one, the happy birthday one, this one, disaster. Did not cut in brown or did not cut in white either. Like, there's bits that I have to manually cut off because they're stuck. See, that's stuck. It's stuck here. And this is on good paper, so it's stuck there. It's stuck there. So if you pull, you can pull it, but see now it's wrecked the H. So that didn't work. This one, this big one, which I absolutely love, 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 love. I did it twice. Look how beautiful that is. So gorgeous. Some paper to, some coloured paper to work on. Look how beautiful that is. It's so detailed. Would make a beautiful front of a card, but it doesn't cut that batch. For some reason, it's just not cutting that little patch here. For some reason. And I've got a funny feeling it's because this piece of metal here is too high compared to the blades. So I actually really think that's faulty. Because when you feel that, it's got these two raised bits that would be the embossing part. It's not filled with card or anything. It's just metal. That is too high compared to the blades. So I'm going to have to send that one back. I'm so disappointed because I really like that one. So that's, yeah, disaster number 3. And then disaster number 4, doesn't matter what I did with this one. I cut it in so many different ways. I don't know where, you can see. Maybe this one has worked. This is just a fairly thick bond paper that, again, I've used so many times. I had a whole ream of this paper, so I've used it a million times to practice and to... Oh, yeah, it doesn't cut there, see? It hasn't actually cut that, so I'd have to manually do that. I don't actually think... Let me just see how easy this release paper comes out. Let me see where that's actually cutting and why it's not working. So that's there. Again, too low. It's definitely too low compared to the rest of it. So I've done that so many times and it just won't cut. So it won't cut on so many things, areas. So there, yeah. Anyway, and I even used foam behind it, which again gives it more push, and it still didn't work. So that one is going to have to go back as well, unfortunately. This one worked beautifully. I should have used better paper, but it's got the little man with the little scarf. Try and play around with this one, and I'll paper piece that because it's got the little bow tie and all that. So super happy, well, super happy and super sad at the same time. Love my little vacuum cleaner. Clean up my little mess. Easy peasy. Okay, done. Any questions, let me know. Anything you want to see more of, let me know. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.